Previously on Night Watcher.
I got a glimpse of Shirley in the hall between classes. She looked like she'd been up all night.
What are you doing out of class?
I gotta find Shirley. I called her house after school, and her mother said she wasn't feeling well, so she'd kept her home.
Nothing you can say can poison my mind the way you've tried to poison other people.
I dialed his number.
Mole.
Spencer here.
You know that pizza parlor down on Grant? I'll meet you there in 20 minutes.
I didn't recognize him. He looked like nobody. He had on a black t-shirt that had VAROOM written across the front. He called the waitress and ordered a large with everything on it.
Coming right up, and it's all free if I'm not back in 5.
I didn't know you knew the Lord.
I've been shot at, nearly scalped, beat up, crashed into. A cop needs the Lord more than anybody.
Wait, what? What? Joel Mole just interrupted himself?
What?
Now we're in a completely different scene.
A lot of them are unfinished thoughts. This was not intentional.
Will the rest of the story be like this?
I sincerely fucking hope not.
And now for part 2.
He laughed.
You got to be a cop when you grow up, Bean. You think like a cop.
Hey, you take that back. I like to think.
I like to think.
That's what I like to
Debatable.
think. I like to be the smart guy.
I'll agree to disagree on that.
Oh, highly disagree.
Well, I mean, he may like. He never said he was good at it. He just says
That's fair.
He
That's
enjoys
fair.
doing it. You know, just like I enjoy golfing, but I'm absolutely horrendous at it.
Fair.
Well, this next line is a lie. Well,
that's bad.
you sure do a good job. Here, let's finish this up.
I was almost full. Wow, I haven't eaten this much pizza since I can't remember when. This has been a real treat. Thanks a lot for inviting me out. Oh my
Even
god, this
though
sounds
it
so
was-
much like a fucking date.
Why?
Yeah.
Dig bore, why?
My pleasure. So what's on the docket for tonight?
Oh my gosh.
We're going back to
Moving
my
a little
place,
fast.
or...
Plans later.
Yeah, my pleasure, potentially also your pleasure.
Do you want me? Do you want
know
to
what I'm
come
saying?
inside for a little coffee, or?
Do you want me to come
Hot coffee?
inside?
Oh my god.
I mean, Bob, like you essentially threw an alley-oop without even trying. And I just scooped it up and slammed up. Wabboom! Those Egglestons have gotten the kids away from church every Wednesday night. Dave's told Pastor that they have to have time for fellowship and planning away from the church. And Pastor's gone for it. I don't like it because this takes the kids away from the good lessons Pastor's been giving in Bible study on Wednesday nights. We need all the Bible we can get.
Asterisk
The
all.
asterisk. It's like there's going to be a footnote at the end of the book that's like with some limitations, like all the Bible, kind of.
Now that sounds like an indie album. Asterisk all the Bible we can get.
It's like whoever transcribed this, was going to put an asterisk on both sides of all to like emphasize it.
He didn't know how bold. He
Wow.
thought he was gonna use Discord.
Yeah, like in
formatting for the
Discord, wanted to make it italics.
Well, I mean, it used to be like the Tumblr thing where you just use asterisks
Yeah.
for emphasis.
Long
so.
before either one of those two websites were a thing.
Yeah. He predicted the internet. He predicted Tumblr asterisk
wow.
and calling people Hitler when you don't like them.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
Wow.
Very
Precognitive.
yeah. Well, I mean, when you exist outside of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
true.
future just
when,
comes to you.
when you're fifth dimensional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling something's coming up. My friend Shirley.
Shirley Donahue.
Yeah, you know her? I didn't wait for an answer. What an asshole.
Okay.
Well, anyway,
Fucking bean.
she looked like the walking death when I saw her in the hall on Monday. Her hair was a mess, and she had the saddest look on her face. I didn't follow her. I should have. I called her mom this afternoon. She said Shirley wasn't feeling very well, so her mom had kept her home. And then she said she was going to let Cheryl go over to the Egglestons tonight because Mrs. Eggleston had a calming effect on her. I told her she shouldn't
man.
let Shirley go, but she said she wasn't going to let me poison her mind the way I tried to poison other people's minds about the Egglestons. Cheryl had already left. We
I
already
love
read
The
all
Walking
this.
Death. It's my favorite.
How about
it's
you
my-
just write Bean explain the shit that you just read 2 pages ago?
He did. He did that before.
That was like a word for word of the phone conversation. Don't need it. Don't
Except now it's
fucking
in
need it.
past tense.
Seems like somebody's misusing the copy paste functionality a little bit these days.
No. Control C, Control V,
the
B,
copy
B.
paste functionality.
Well, but if he wrote this before that was a thing, that means he had to manually type that twice.
Yeah.
God.
Also, I love The Walking Dead. It's my favorite show.
Yeah.
And you think there's going to be trouble over there tonight?
I'm really suspicious. Things can only get worse when you've already had seances in your youth group and you've gotten the kids to do a lot of kissing and drinking and stuff.
Oh, no,
not those
kissing!
kissings.
One of these things
no.
is not like the others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much.
Seances are retarded, but they're harmless. Kissing, what is wrong with kissing? Underage drinking. Ding, 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 ding.
There you go. There's the
That's
problem.
what you need to tell the cops about. They don't give a
There's
fucking
the
shit
problem.
if kids are using a goddamn Ouija board, but they do
There's
care
the
if they're
problem.
drinking at 12.
Too many alcohol.
Jesus.
Well,
Literally.
there's the problem.
Too much alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
there's
12.
the problem. So, what do you think we should do?
What do you think? You're the cop.
He's the worst cop.
He's 12. You're an adult. Make a plan, asshole.
I love how Joel Mole has just become like that dude from Ultimate 9 who just asks questions. He's like, the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom? What do you
Yeah.
think we
Metal
should do?
Gear.
Yeah.
What's a paladin?
I mean, at this point, he's just the interpreter prompt in a text adventure. The Egglestons are planning to, fucking sacrifice somebody over a pit tonight. What do you want
What
to
do
do?
you think? Yeah, what do you
go
think
east.
we should do?
Yeah.
Go east.
But you
You
can't.
cannot go east.
Yeah. You-
Open door. Go
You
east.
can't.
Yeah, get
But I
flask.
can't.
You can't get flask.
but thou cannot.
Oh man.
Acquire flask.
Yeah, you can't
Take
get
flask.
You
I
know
do
what?
not know what that means.
Open flask.
You know what? You know what's
The
great
flask
about
is open. Drink flask. I do not know. Drink
Quaff
liquid
flask.
from flask.
Yeah.
Quaff flask.
Commands
You see
need
that-
to be 2 words only.
God damn
That's
it!
what you get. That's what you get for writing your adventure game in the Quill.
Yeah.
Although I have played some Quill games that are okay. Also, Homestar Runner, still funny to this day. It's amazing. Like, it's still so great. Where are we at? Oh yeah, go ourselves and keep our eye on them.
Even though they've tried to beat you up and flip you off the balcony and kill you, wow, what a great sentence. You want to keep an eye on them? Yeah, I kind of want to do that because they've done this to me.
Also, you're a goddamn cop, and you believe him that they've tried to kill him.
And you still don't want to do anything about it. You sure don't?
Man, no direct proof.
And
Yeah.
here
Sure
I
you-
thought.
You do! You have a fucking witness! He's right there!
He got beat the fuck up.
He
And
chased
here I
you through
thought
the
Joel
fucking... You
had
know he threw
studied-
you off the balcony! There was no darkness there! You know he fucking did it!
And here I thought Joel Mole studied police science.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, Joel?
Hey, he was doodling notes. He was just doodling on his notebook in class like a fucking high schooler.
Just in the margins of his books.
No wonder you've been shot and scalped and everything else. If this is how you fucking do your
Yeah,
police work,
he's
I'm
the
amazed
worst
you're
fucking
still
cop ever.
fucking alive, Joel. I'm amazed you're still alive.
He needs his commanding officer to micromanage every moment of his day. Otherwise, he's
Everything
not gonna
needs-
have a fucking clue what to do.
He's got to
know-
have authorization, man.
Yeah,
It's not authorization.
Jesus.
He just doesn't know what to do.
Joel Mole, like the chief's sitting there in his office, and the radio kicks on, and it's just like Joel. It's like Joel here, like whatever, and the chief is just like, "What is it, Joel?" And he's like, "I see a man mugging a woman in an alley. What do you think I should do?"
How should I proceed? Go east. Go east. Go east.
He hears
Stop
gunshots
mugging.
and he calls into the station and he just goes, "Hey, I just heard some gunshots. What should I do?"
Yeah, what should I do? And they're
I
like,
don't-
"Oh my God,
yeah.
Joel, can't you act at all independently?"
Okay, pull out your gun. Okay, it's out. Now what?
Joel is a
Go
guy from
over them and
Police
stop
Quest.
them.
Joel is a fucking main character from Police Quest. Someone else has to give him orders to do
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah. Man, also, I really want to write a fanfic
Someone's
now.
Joel, you're way out of line.
Someone's being murdered. They can't do that. That's illegal.
What
Hey,
do I do?
Hey, you can't do that.
hey,
He just
chief!
walks up
I
to him
hear
and says,
someone's
"Hey,
being
you need to stop
murdered."
doing that." And then they shoot him, and he's like, "Why does that always happen?"
This always
Hey.
happens.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I,
You're going to get in trouble if you keep doing that.
yeah. I really want a fanfic with Joel Mole, and he teams up with Barney Calhoun.
I want to see Joel Mole and Detective Carey from Police Quest get together.
Yeah.
Detective Carey, you're way out of line.
You're way out of line. Yeah.
Oh wait, what was I? You sure you don't have bats in your belfry?
Yeah, it's just like, I like this. These guys tried to murder me. It's just like, why? And you want to try and do something about it? You must be
Do
crazy.
something about that? You're fucking nuts, dude.
I fucking hate Joel. I hate him so
Joel,
much.
Joel, why?
I shrugged. You can't send a string of squad cars. You have no proof that anybody's done anything wrong.
Right.
But if I can get in with a plainclothes policeman who's carrying his badge, like a man in uniform, and who knows what to do in emergencies and who could call in the troops, I don't see how they could hurt me any.
It'd be great if you knew a policeman who knew what to do in emergencies. Right now, you're hanging out with some schmuck.
Yeah, the
This fucking guy doesn't know how to do anything.
He's spent a good 9 years after college in this police force, you know?
Yeah.
Not learning a fucking thing.
Not learning
Eating
a
fucking donuts.
He got the job right out of college.
Yeah.
Maybe it was nepotism.
It was probably nepotism.
Sucking down on G-Mad pizza.
Oh, that's why his brain no longer
Yeah,
functions.
it would be great if rather than doing this retarded sting, I mean, you got beat up, and I mean maybe if you reported the guy then, they could have like gone and found his like bruised, bloodied knuckles from punching the fuck out of your face.
I mean, yeah, he had bandages on his hands.
Yeah,
That was the
punched
thing you
you
established.
he punched you so hard that he hurt his own hands.
But no proof. We don't have any proof.
Coincidence, officer. Pure coincidence.
My knuckles fell down a flight of stairs. I slept on my hands real weird, and now they're all bloody.
Yeah. I decided to work for one day as a butcher, just one day.
And I accidentally cut my own knuckles off.
Yeah, and I was butchering a human being. That's why I have human blood on my hands.
Don't worry, he was already dead.
Yeah.
It's a very specific sort of butchering place.
And honestly, that sounds pretty illegal too, but don't worry, it's totally legal. In
Yeah.
this town, we don't have laws.
Yeah, ain't no law says you can't butcher a human being if they're already dead.
Well, I guess he's right. There aren't any laws
Yeah.
on that. Okay.
There probably should
I know
be, but
this.
there
I
aren't.
studied police science.
Really? Are you sure
You know,
defiling a corpse murder? Those aren't against the law?
Nope. I don't see a
yeah.
law about it.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Maybe we should put up a street light at the butcher's office.
Now, come on. We've got to go watch a dog basketball game.
Yeah,
You got guts, Bean.
we figured the guys would be getting to Eggleston's in about 20 minutes.
Who figured and what guys?
Well, yeah, what guys? I guess
Surely.
the bad guys.
Well, she's already there. I think they mean like the youth group.
Oh.
Yeah, I get, okay.
We wanted to be there early so Dave would know I was around. I liked it that I made him nervous. It would make him more nervous because he wouldn't know who Joel was. Yeah, don't call attention to yourself. It's
Why
like
didn't you go in disguise?
it's like that earlier chapter where he's hiding underneath the coat.
Coat or something.
Yeah, he's hiding underneath a coat and he's like singing, you know, the blood of Jesus is spraying all over me, and it prevents the demon from coming. And then they're like, oh well, I guess the demon won't come tonight. And then he pops up from the coat and says, here, I'll get the lights. And then they fucking chase him. And I'm like, you idiot, why didn't you just stay hidden? What was the point of staying hidden if you were just going to reveal yourself? Why are you so stupid?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Fucking
Oh,
Bean.
This is good.
Oh, Bean.
Oh, Bean.
Fuck you,
off.
Bean.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Beanie.
off, Bean.
How 1-1, I introduce you to Dave?
Investigate How 11.
How 11? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
he
that.
might know Joel Moles on the police force.
Okay.
I like to say your name to you. Just
Call
because I
me
like saying
Steve.
Joel Moles.
Call me Steve Stevens, my middle name. Why am
Yeah.
I going to call you Steve Stevens?
Why are you going to call me
Well,
Steve
it's
Stevens,
supposed
my
to-
middle name?
The only name better than Joel Mole, Steve Stevens.
Well, no.
Steve Stevens, my middle name, is the
Yeah,
full
that's the
name.
name. Steve Stevens, my middle name.
Yeah, Steve Stevens, my middle name.
Yeah.
That's going to be awfully weird to say that out loud, don't you think?
This is my friend, Steve Stevens, my middle name.
Yeah, he's real cool. Joel Stephen Mole, huh?
You've had
No,
commas everywhere
That's
else.
Joel Steve Stevens, my middle name, Mole.
You've
yeah,
had
yeah.
commas everywhere else, and the one place you needed them, they're gone. Damn.
Bye.
Goodbye.
All right, so Joel Stephen Mole, huh?
Yep, my parents call me Joel because it means God is Almighty, and they wanted him to be my Almighty in my life. And they call me Stephen because it means a crown.
Yeah,
They
God
didn't-
is almighty, a crown mole.
I like that they did this because they wanted God to be almighty in his life. Because if you don't give God power, he doesn't have power apparently.
No,
Not like that.
Well, he wants him to be a mighty force in his life, which
Yeah.
implies that if you named him like I don't know, Herod, he would be like evil.
Pretty much. They told their friends that the Lord had crowned their year with his goodness when he gave them to me. Wow. That's a weird sentence.
Yeah, Christian parents, huh?
What do you think, you idiot?
There.
Gee,
live
I wonder.
Christian
That's
town.
what we're going with, huh? That's where we're at.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
the
God,
sixth
yes.
generation of Christians in my family.
Congratulations. What, you want a fucking medal?
I do, actually.
Well, fuck you.
said-
You're not getting it.
I'll take
What
my
last
medal.
name will I tell him? Steve. Steven's my middle name.
Oh my god, why don't you just say like fucking anything? Look, here's what happens. Here's what happens if you don't plan this ahead of time. Just say my name is Steve. Oh, but then you get there and they go, Steve, what's his last name? And you go Johnson or Davidson or just fucking anything.
No, you go,
Yeah.
tell him
Eggleston.
Wallstad.
I mean,
Eggleston. Even Eggleston is fine.
Are you sure you don't mean Wallstad?
Or
yeah.
okay.
Tell him Wallstad. That was my grandmother's name.
That was my grandmother's name. Not even her last name. Her name was Wallstad Mole. Which
Old
that's
Graham Wallstad.
Yeah.
which that you know what that sounds like? It sounds like a spy novel, Wallstad Mole.
My name is Mole.
The Mole
Wallstad.
of Wallstad.
Yeah,
I am
like,
the Wallstad Mole.
The Mole
Yeah,
of
I
Wallstad.
infiltrated Wallstad.
Yeah, it's the really shitty sequel to Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. By the time we turned off 460, gone down Speedway to Park, and we're turning right on Helen Street.
Oh.
Oh no, by this time we had turned off. Okay, so
Oh.
it is correct.
Why is he telling us this?
Wait, so they left the restaurant
Yeah.
Yeah.
by this
Yeah.
time. So I didn't realize they had left.
No, neither did I.
Cars were already parked along the street. Oh, here it is, Bob.
Oh.
There were a lot of trees around. It was almost woodsy. The backyard had woods in it.
You are an artiste.
Those two lines sum up Dick Boer's failings as a writer better than
That's like-
any of our long diatribes could.
I don't
Diatribes,
know
pardon.
why.
Diatribes.
I don't know why, but that line is amazing.
I know why.
There were
It's
a lot of
because
trees
he doesn't
around.
know what the fuck. Like, he's like, I need to be descriptive. How do I be
There are
descriptive?
woods in
There
my
were a lot
backyard.
of trees around. Jesus, okay. I'm
What
doing
has
the
a
no
lot of
backspace challenge,
trees?
so I guess this is here. It was almost woodsy.
Yeah.
Fuck,
The
fuck.
backyard had
Fuck
woods
it,
in it.
period. The backyard had woods in it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I'm
He
trying to
said
say
the
it the
same.
whole time.
He said the same thing three ways right in a row. There were a lot of trees around,
And
it
none
was
of them
almost
were
woodsy.
interesting.
The backyard had woods in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the backyard had woods in it. Might be the most nothing sentence I've ever heard.
It's also very important, I'm sure. I'm sure that's gonna come back.
Yeah, at the end of the story, we're gonna be like, oh yeah, it was woodsy. Oh, shit.
Hey guys, I'm starting to get the feeling that Dick Boer is not that good a writer.
Yeah, maybe.
Gee, I wonder why.
There were kids all through the house and out on the back deck. More were milling around in the yard. All these fucking kids everywhere. Yeah, they also put out a big spread, and the kids were devouring it. Wait, is this the weenie roast?
Yes.
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 This is the weenie
the
roast.
fucking weenie roast.
All right, so now we get to find out if Dave's idiotic planning, where he's like, some of you bring chips, some of you bring dip, some of you bring 3 weenies, some of you bring 3 buns.
What if
Yeah.
you bring a weenie?
Yeah,
Just a
yeah. So
single
that means
weenie, unwrapped.
yeah. So because he didn't assign them, I'm just gonna assume that everybody brought just a bowl of French onion dip, and they're all just eating it with spoons.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, or-
Just picturing that in my mind.
yeah, it's just imagine a huge table on the back deck with like 40 bowls of French onion dip, and
I
that's
mean,
it.
that was
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Stop.
Hi, Beanie.
Dave called out as we walked into the house.
Who's your friend?
Joel Steven. I couldn't lie.
You kid son of a bitch.
that was my
Wasted our
hand.
fucking time.
You
That
had
was my hand hitting my forehead.
you had one fucking job.
You idiot. You
Yeah.
moron. You imbecile.
Joel Mole is an adult and a police officer. You are a child. This truly is the blind leading the blind.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
no idea how to be undercover at all.
Yeah, I couldn't lie. It's like, and what does he do? He's a cop. I couldn't lie.
He can't lie because he's.
Is he
he's
a cop?
good
You have to
Christian
tell me
boy.
if he's a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's entrapment.
Otherwise, you'd break God's rules.
Yeah.
I'm a Satan worshiper. I know all about those.
Yeah, Joel
Yeah, I
Steven,
know how to
couldn't
break
lie.
all of them.
Friend of mine.
Any friend of Beanie's is a friend of mine.
He made a laughing sound that wasn't really a laugh.
Oof, 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 oof.
Foo, foo, foo.
Guys, I think this is the very first time my new laugh is welcome.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah, that is that.
That has
You
to be
guys
the
don't-
most
no.
benign of your laughs so
What do you
far.
mean? I was supposed to be a laughing sound that wasn't really a laugh.
No, that was what it was. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was what it was. Well done.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly the sound he made.
Yeah. He was opening his mouth in rhythmic motions.
Did we-
and emitting a sound from it.
No, I'm sure it wasn't going.
To be fair, it is a lot better than when Celestia laughed in Ink Smudge. It sounded like a bunch of bells crashing together.
That's
Yeah, that's true.
Food's out here, guys. Come and get it.
We pushed our way through the crowd. Nobody said hello. They just ignored me as if I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, you were pushing your way through a crowd.
What an
Asshole.
asshole. Yeah, everyone's in line to get food, and you're just like, yeah, excuse me.
Food. Oh, delicious.
I shoved somebody out of their wheelchair.
We went out onto the back deck. I couldn't look food in the face after all that pizza, but I took some pretzels and a glass of drink. For some reason, I smelled it before I drank it. Wow.
For some
all right,
reason.
So J. Edgar Hoover, he's now so paranoid he's convinced that any random drink at a party could be poison.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those, like, religious suicide packs. I nudged Joel. Smell this. He smelled his. It made his eyes light up.
Grey Goose. I'm sorry, Kickaroo.
He was acting the part just like he was one of us kids. He was blonde
30.
and thin. You really couldn't tell how old he was.
He's 30.
At least 30.
He's at
He's
least
also wearing a shirt that says Varoo.
Yeah, just like
and he-
the kids these days.
And he says kickaroo.
Kickaroo.
Yeah.
You in high school?
Dave came up and asked Joel.
Isn't everybody?
High school never ends.
Yeah, bowling for soup.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. He laughed.
I can't graduate.
Yeah,
Nobody ever gets out of high school. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He nudged me with his elbow and giggled the way a high school guy might do when he was nervous about being asked his age. It seemed to satisfy Dave. He moved off to talk to some cute girls.
Dave.
Yeah, all right, so we're joking about Joel being a pedophile, but Dave is an actual pedophile because they're all like 12.
Did you get a whiff of his breath?
Joel said, no.
He's been drinking a lot of his punch. Hey, everybody!
A voice said, it was Buddy.
Don't fill up on this stuff. We're going to a barbecue down. What?
Wait,
We're
so
going
you-
to barbecue down in the yard.
So you brought an entire fucking potluck and you're going to cook a barbecue dinner?
Yeah.
No, wait. Read the next paragraph.
The guys all grown. They'd had their
Yeah.
dinner at home,
Yeah.
and they'd been filling up on the snacks.
Wait, so, okay. So, going back, like you said, they had a potluck and a barbecue.
And they
And
also
they didn't
already
tell
ate
the
dinner.
people, and they didn't tell the people who they were inviting. Like, I mean, that's not even satanic. That's just mismanagement.
Not to mention, well, I mean, the guests are retarded too because they freaking had dinner and then went to a potluck.
Yeah, that's also
Yeah.
not very smart.
They had dinner and went to a potluck.
It seems like everybody here is fucked up in some way or another.
Yeah.
Two people there are horrible at being undercover. The people planning this party are horrible at planning parties, and all the guests are also stupid.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
we knew
comedy
Dave
of
was bad
errors.
at planning parties when we heard his incredible plan for everyone to bring food.
Yeah.
Also, Buddy's about to do a horror movie teleport, and then Buddy was face to face with me.
Whoa.
Whooping.
Drink.
Buddy, Joel. I introduced them. Buddy's a senior.
You in high school?
Buddy asked.
Isn't everybody?
Joel tried to same line with him. I like to think Joel says that in response to every question. It's just like, so, do you live around here? Isn't everybody? I helped him out. I was afraid Buddy might get suspicious and tell Joel he'd never seen him at Sunny Hills. Yeah, he told Dave that nobody ever gets out of high school. You graduating in June, Buddy? You going in the ministry? I gave Joel an elbow. Buddy's great on taking collections. I don't know what the fuck any of that was. How was that just to assuage suspicions?
Just ignore him to look at me, elbowing him and wiggling my eyebrows furiously.
Yeah.
These are not the cops you're looking for.
Yeah. He's like, could you take off that, like, nose and glasses with mustache so I can see what you really look like?
Could you take off that Varoom shirt because it's really distracting?
It's very distracting.
Yeah. I don't even like knowing that shirt exists because I know that somewhere in the world someone else is being distracted by it. Our redhead didn't like being laughed at. He was wearing his arm in a sling.
Who's being laughed at?
Okay,
When did
what?
he get laughed at?
I think Buddy got laughed at.
Yeah,
But
'cause
when?
he's the redheaded cyclone. No, because
Because he's great on taking collections.
Isn't
Yeah,
everybody? Joel tried his line. Yeah, he told Dave that nobody ever gets out of high school. You graduating in June, buddy? Going in the ministry?
yeah, he's making fun of him because he's a Satanist and not actually a preacher.
But that's
and-
not funny.
It's
That's
not.
not even a joke.
Hurt
You're right.
yourself?
You're
If
right.
anything, that's a taunt. But like even then, it's not really a taunt.
You're right.
Yes, I'm going into ministry, corrupting everything from the inside.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Hurt yourself?
Joel asked him.
Pretty bad burn.
He said, no more, no less. But he did look at me with cold codfish eyes.
Not even cold shark eyes, cold codfish eyes.
Fish eyes.
All right,
It's the most intimidating
Codfish
fish.
eyes.
God.
I've got to have another throwback to Thou Shalt Repent Thy Sins because I have a Concord look in my eyes right now. I never thought I would know what it was like to have a Concord look, but
Hey, Bob, you always give me requests to stick in the videos. Can you Photoshop someone but with codfish eyes?
Oh yeah,
So
for
I can-
sure.
I just
See
looked
what
up a
that looks
codfish,
like?
and that's gonna look awful.
yeah, I was gonna say, don't ever let me see it.
I'm just gonna.
Also make sure that the guy with the codfish eyes is wearing a Varoom shirt.
I say, of course, but I have never seen. I don't know what a Oh Jesus!
Yeah, yeah. Like I said,
Oh, this is gonna look horrifying.
he needs that Varoom.
I guess
shirt.
I should say this does look horrifying.
No, it won't be horrifying because if you put the Varoom shirt on, nobody will look at his face.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, you're too
Now-
distracted by the
On
Varoom
screen, there
shirt.
should be a person with codfish eyes and a Varoom shirt, but you probably didn't even notice he had codfish eyes because you were too busy looking at
Ooh,
his
that's
Varoom
Stupid
shirt.
shirt, yeah.
Excuse me, his codfish eyes are up here.
Yeah.
Oh man, those eyes, those cold codfish eyes. Gosh dang.
Yeah.
But now I want like fried fish. That sounds real good right now.
No.
Yeah, we're 4 chapters out. Pages out.
Yeah.
So,
I had that feeling that if Joel hadn't been there, he might have tried to slip a knife between my ribs. He had no love for me at all. Are you surprised?
surprise, big surprise.
Yeah.
Whoa, I am
knew?
shook.
Okay, everybody.
A call from Dave came up from the woods. He was standing beside a bed of hot, glowing coals.
Go.
Like the fires of hell.
Yeah, because they are going full Satan now.
Let's move on down here.
Kids began to move down the stairs of the deck to the lower level. Joel took a flat flask out of his belt and emptied it. Then, trying not to look suspicious, he poured the contents of his cup
Wow.
into the flask. He screwed the lid on and tucked it into his belt again. He was looking around as if this was something he did every day.
Okay. I mean, leaving aside the fact that Joel just carries around a flask, which is, I mean,
He's a detective. That's what they do. I mean,
since when?
he's a cop. That's what they
That's
do.
what an alcoholic does.
Okay.
But he poured out whatever was in there, and now, like, who cares? Do you think he carried around water in his flask?
Yeah, because he's a good Christian cop.
Okay.
Holy water, yeah.
Yeah. Holy water for
To
dealing
fight
with
the
vampires.
Satanists with.
To
He just
fight
disarmed
vampires.
himself, the idiots, the
Joel
fool, the
Mole,
idiot.
vampire hunter.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's go.
But yeah, as I say, but the thing that just trips me out is the fact that the book should end right now. Like, they're doing illegal things actively. Drunk kids.
In front of a police officer.
Yeah, he could just arrest them.
But instead...
Move on down.
Dave was saying, we moved on down. I love those little bits like that. I saw Dave eyeing Joel. Ooh.
Oh.
The little
no, he's gonna
beanie's feeling a
steal-
little jealous. Yeah.
He's gonna steal Joel from
Yeah.
me.
He's
the
not
asshole.
gonna. He's
It's
not gonna
Mr.
steal my
Steelio
man.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the feeling that since he didn't trust me, he didn't trust him either. Oh, no
Oh,
fucking
you
shit.
think?
Whoa.
Really makes you think.
Really makes you think. He had the kids
Who'da-
crowd in and
who'da
sit
thought?
down on the grass among the trees. It was a great setting. You see, Bean? He's honest.
Wow, he's
He
kind of
can't
warming
deny.
up to this, yeah.
Like he's like, I, you know, it's satanic, but
Oh,
beautiful
wait.
setting. The woods were cool, almost too cool.
not one, not three.
It's converging.
Wait a minute. If you spell
The
Dick
waveform
Boar
is
backwards, it's Draconis Maximilian.
Maximilian.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What
If you
the
mix the lips-
fuck?
Oh no.
It all becomes
The
clear.
waveforms are collapsing.
Yeah, like this is where like if you had
Hang
this
on,
is where you
wait.
could have like a meme where it shows me looking at the computer and then I see the not one, not three, and it cuts back to me and I'm just like vibrating with not one,
Oh
not
my
three.
god, if you
like,
rearrange the letters in
PTSD.
Dave, you spell Pinkie Pie! What the fuck?
No.
yeah. What a stupid Twinkie Pinky. A wind had picked up. Girls pulled their sweaters tighter around them. Kids huddled in close around the bed of coals, trying to keep warm. But he started singing some of his songs, some of his Heidi High Chicken in the Sky kind of songs. And soon he had the guys singing and laughing. He taught them some camp songs that were funny.
That's a real funny camp song.
Yeah,
What a good prayer.
Yeah. All right, guys, I have a real zinger for you. Michael row the boat ashore.
What
Guys,
a
this is the
song,
absolute
Dave.
fucking
What-
worst barbecue.
I love
Yeah, this
Kumbaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awful.
Where's the food?
Everyone already ate, Bob!
Then they
But
ate
he
twice.
said, then he said there was a barbecue. Everybody grumbled about it. There's no fucking food.
He fucking lied!
Yeah. He's gonna barbecue the kids.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's where that
He really knew how to get a group
It's
of
an
kids.
eternal barbecue
Yes.
for all of us.
Straight to hell.
We're all invited.
That's the that's the fourth Food Metal album, Eternal Barbecue.
I love it. That's really good.
Write that down. Very good. He really knew how to get a group of kids to relax and have a good time. Joel and I were sitting off to one side. I wanted Dave to forget we were there. And I
Why
wanted to
did
be
you
near
introduce yourselves?
Why don't you arrest him? And I wanted to be near the stairs in case we had to
I
get out of
wanted
there
Dave
fast.
to know I was there. I wanted Dave to forget we were there.
Well, he
Why
wanted
don't
it-
you just pick?
You wanted him to know and then forget. You can't forget what you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob, he's a child. He's dumb.
And he's with a cop.
Yeah, the cop's also dumb.
Are
Yeah,
you
the
sure?
cop-
Are
the
you
cop is
sure
mentally
Joel
a
Mole
child.
isn't out of high school? Are you sure?
High
I
school
mean,
never
High school
ends.
never ends.
Isn't
everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody in high school.
I think I'd actually believe Joel Mole's in high school. And he's just got a police uniform.
I think I
got-
believe that Joel Mole's in preschool.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna finish my Bombay Sapphire. You guys keep going.
Dave got up.
Now, this is supposed to be a planning meeting, as well as a meeting for fellowship. So let's plan.
Oh man, Bob, I remember in an earlier chapter you said how they never actually throw parties, they just
They
plan
just
them.
plan. Yep, here
Yeah.
they are. They're
Well,
planning.
here they finally threw a party, and at the party, what did they do? They plan.
Yeah.
The kids clapped and cheered a little.
Circus is coming up, remember? That question mark was from me.
Yeah.
Circus is coming up, remember? Old Mrs. Beauregard is going to take us
Oh.
to see the clowns and the animals so we can have a good time.
Got him.
He said it like he was a spoiled little kid making a smart announcement.
Connor, quick, redo that line, but somehow do it like that.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Circus
Challenge.
is coming up, remember? Old Mrs. Beauregard is going to take us to see the clowns and the animals so we can have a good time.
Dang.
I like
That
that.
wasn't bad, actually.
He did
For a
it.
spoiled
That boy
little kid
did it.
making a smart announcement. Yeah.
That Connor boy did it. We didn't think he could do it, but he did it.
Absolute madman.
The kids laughed when he made fun of Mrs. Beauregard's name. Most of them knew who she was. The church kids, anyway. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I
Who
don't give a
else
fuck.
is here?
I don't give a fuck. Well, remember they invited their friends.
Okay.
That was the Weenie Roast plan.
The Goobers are going to come visit us, -2. Oh, shit!
And
No,
then there's a tiny.
Us Two is me and Connor's U2 cover band, and it's called Us Two because there's just two of us.
Also, notice after the
A
two,
ti-
there's a tiny apostrophe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Guys,
Actually,
I
Us
can't
Two is
believe he slayed down the smackdown on the Gruber family, calling
Goober
them
family.
the Goobers.
He fucking got him good, dude.
Also, I mean,
Absolutely
so funny.
dabbed
Us-
on them.
Us Two might be the best name for a cover band I've ever seen.
Yeah.
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 It's U2 and Us Too. The kids shrieked with laughter when he did that to their name. Oh ho!
It was that funny, I guess.
Fucking Robin Williams over here. He's a,
Oh my God.
He's a really funny
This is
comedian.
funnier than Son of the Mask.
Yeah.
Robin Williams was
yeah.
not in
No,
Son of the
I
Man.
was, yeah, but like I was
Rob,
thinking of Jim Carrey.
Motherfucker, don't besmirch his
I
name.
was thinking of Jim Carrey,
He was
he
not
wasn't
in
in Son of the Mask either.
but he was in the original one.
Yes.
So you're like
No.
3 degrees off.
Son of the Mask has everyone's favorite comedian, Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't bully me. I'm tired.
Say, no, I just want to bully Jamie Kennedy.
So is Dick Porter.
Yeah. So the kids shrieked with laughter when he did that to their name. I thought that was a wicked thing to do. They never take Pastor Gruber seriously again. Oh yeah,
Like they
once
took
you
it.
once you go
Like
Gruber.
anyone fucking took this man seriously.
What-
No,
Once you-
what,
once you-
witchcraft, they might still take him seriously, but calling him a goober?
Yeah, it's like, I was gonna take that guy seriously, but then you made a pun out of his last name, and now I just can't.
Yeah. Got him.
It's like when, Connor, you remember this, in high school, like, Connor was the only one who was my friend after a certain run of high school, because, like, it was, like, sophomore year, I was Bob, and then somebody called me Boob one day, and literally nobody took me seriously ever again.
Yeah, we still don't take you seriously, honestly. You're just
Yeah.
kind of like the honorary member of the Steel Donut at this point.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Boob.
And,
I
like,
just
you
can't
guys
take
weren't even there,
seriously.
you didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we still don't take you seriously.
You just saw me one day and went like, I can't really take that guy seriously. And I'm like, I don't blame you. I was called Boob once.
I mean, the channel's decent, but Bob's gonna kill it soon.
Yeah, exactly. There
That's
you go.
true.
No, there ain't so much callback.
Boob.
Man, I can't wait for me to kill the channel.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Finally, it will end.
So let's say.
They're coming next Sunday night to visit our meeting.
The kids went.
One of them thought it was a ghost thing.
I love that. They didn't want any of the adults to see what they were actually doing.
Like drinking alcohol.
Kissing?
And that too.
Sorry about that, kids, but we'll just sing some of the old songs out of the hymn book like you used to do before you found our new dimension. Speaking of our new dimension, we're going to show you something tonight you've never seen before. It's one of the secrets of the Far East,
Racist.
and it requires you being very still and reverent.
Is it gonna be a kitsune? I want
Yeah.
it to be a kitsune.
Oh,
First,
shit, what if
we'll
it's a cat girl?
Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
First, we'll sing our favorite songs, and then one of the girls is going to do something that will prove to you we've got the power that is going to transform this world.
Into
And
cats.
you're in on the ground floor.
Cat
Oh,
girls,
man.
cat girls, cat girls, cat
Food
girls.
up, food
what
up,
they're gonna do
food up,
is-
food
is
up.
Food up, food up, food up, food up, food up.
We want more. We want vor.
Yeah!
Oh no!
But no, what's really gonna happen is they're gonna cook a gigantic weenie on the bed of coals, and they're gonna gather around it and sing BOLOGNA, BOLOGNA.
Yes, finally.
They'll
Finally, the weenie roast ritual will be completed.
yeah, and they'll finally summon the satanic ham.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Satanic
Oscar
spirit of
Mayer
Oscar
himself.
Mayer.
will
We are
return.
we are finally gonna summon
Yeah.
the flaming yawn.
Holy shit, if you rearrange the letters of Oscar Mayer, it spells Satan.
Yeah,
What the?
I love how that joke is picked up. Everybody shouted, "Yay!"
Yay.
and whistled.
I can't whistle. I'm sorry.
Yay.
I can't whistle.
I love that.
What's she
yellow.
going to do?
Yes, random.
She's going to walk across these hot coals in her bare feet.
Oh my god, the six!
Everybody said they'd heard of
That's
it. That is satanic.
beautiful.
Yeah,
they'd
it is
heard of
pretty
things like-
satanic to walk across hot coals.
Yeah, they'd heard of things like this, but none of us had ever seen it.
It's not
Okay.
really satanic at all. But
It's not satanic at all. That's true.
It's not.
But it's different from Christianity, so it's evil.
it's
Hey,
not,
it's not
though.
even different. What?
It's an entirely separate category of things.
yeah, so it's
Like a
different.
ham sandwich is different from Christianity. That doesn't make it bad.
Hey, fuck ham.
Whoa.
Wow.
I
Whoa.
mean, some sects of Christianity don't eat pork. Checkmate,
That's
ate the
true.
tit.
Doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
You got checkmated.
I
dude.
guess their sect of Christianity doesn't walk on hot coals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very satanic.
It's very, very far eastern, I guess.
Okay, buddy, let's have our songs.
Also, is firewalking from the Far East? I don't think so. He
I
got
don't
up
think
and
so.
led off in the Hey Yo
that's-
song, and then the Into My Heart song, and then the Heidi High Chicken in the Sky. I'm sorry.
Oh no, guys, we forgot to do something.
What?
What?
Buddy was supposed to be punished, Buddy. Whatever.
Whatever.
Damn. Missed opportunities.
Damn. Oh, damn.
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 There we go.
They had them
again.
sing that second one over and over and quieter, building a mood of mystery.
quieter and quieter.
At some
Building
point,
a
he's
mood
just
of
whispering to
boredom.
himself.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I looked up. The moon was showing through the bare limbs of the trees, the woodsy trees, the woods.
The woodsy woods trees in the backyard of woods.
I nudged Joel and pointed. It was a full moon. He was
Dang.
crouching, ready to spring into action to stop any funny business.
That moon better not do anything funny.
You didn't want anybody to turn into their giant ape forms.
Yeah,
here.
it's like-
Oh no, they're
Alright, we
all going to
need-
become lunatics.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we need to really not be suspicious. Let me do a tactical fucking Spider-Man crouch so I can
Let
just
me do.
jump out.
Let me do a tactical roll right here.
Let me
Yeah,
do
now
a
I'm in
tactical
position.
pulling a gun and tactically shooting kids.
Yeah.
CQC.
It's like,
My
I think
vision
we
is
really.
augmented.
He's like, I think we really need a stoplight in this backyard.
Hang on, let me tase some children. Just like in that, just like in the J.C. Denton game. What is
Yeah.
it?
I mean, it's essentially just Postal at this point.
Deus Ex.
Deus
when
Ex,
they-
yeah. Let me tase kids like in Deus
Yeah,
Ex.
JC Denton the game. I like it almost as much as Gordon Freeman the game.
Yeah.
When they'd sung on a bit more, Dave stood and said,
All right, everybody, be very quiet now.
We're hunting.
I'm hunting
rabbits.
wabbits.
Be very, very quiet.
I'm hunting demons.
Yeah, well, I mean, Dave's voice is
I'm
kind of
summoning
Elmer Fuddish.
demons. Okay. Don't move. Don't say a word.
And then he called mysteriously.
All right, Urga, we're ready. Come ahead.
Come ahead.
Bring down the teenage witch of Sunny Hills High.
Sabrina?
Uh,
God.
That's all I'm thinking.
check out the latest Disney Channel original series, The Teenage Witch of Sunny Hills High.
Yeah.
Only on Disney Channel.
Do you like my Disney Channel like hype man voice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's on
very
point.
good.
It's on point.
The kids all started to cheer as two figures moved out of the house and started down the stairs near us. One was Urga, wearing a flowing red dress. She was holding a fiery torch that was shining brightly.
She lit a torch inside her own home. I know you're Satanist, but you're not stupid. I mean, I guess you're stupid too.
Also, you're not fireproof.
Behind here came a figure wearing a billowy white dress. Her hair was combed back straight and shiny. She was smiling and almost dancing down those stairs. She
Nope.
had bare feet. Important detail. It was Shirley.
Oh, wow.
She passed us going down the stairs.
That's right. She
Hey,
was the
girl,
name
look
of this
at-
chapter.
Hey, girl, you looking good.
Banging.
Damn, girl.
That's a nice
Hi,
dress.
Bean.
She said. Her tone of voice was childlike and innocent.
Hi, semicolon.
Semicolon.
Joel Mole. What are you doing here? Wait,
No, she's about to blow it.
then... Okay, so I guess these two were both her. It's just...
Yep.
This is more
Okay.
her.
Yeah,
That's Joel Mole.
she said to Urga.
He's my cousin. Out of nowhere. He's
out
a
of
lieutenant on the police force.
The minute she
Oh,
said
wow. How
police force,
perfect.
Yeah. What a
didn't know this?
coincidence.
What
How
a
did he get
fucking-
to the rank of lieutenant?
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen how smooth he is with Bean? He slept his way to the top.
Yeah. He slept
think
his
he's
way to
top?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. He started as a bottom.
Oh no!
Started as a bottom, now I'm here.
I'm sorry, real quick. Going back, I don't mean to interrupt your goof, but going back, well, I have a feeling something's coming up. My friend Shirley Donahue, yeah, you know her? I didn't wait for a response. If he had waited for a fucking response, he would know.
Yeah, also,
Yeah, he
wait a
would
minute.
know.
Joel should have said, wait, that's my fucking cousin.
That's my cousin!
Also-
They drove over here. He had time!
So his cousin is underage drinking and
He's still waiting.
with like 100
For
other
something
kids.
weird to happen.
And he's like, no, man, I gotta wait for a real crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like walking across hot coals, I guess.
This is beyond incompetence. This is just ridiculous. How the fuck do you write a scene where a cop goes to a party where there's underage drinking and nobody gets arrested?
You know,
How is this
sometimes
fucking
writers-
bad?
Sometimes writers will go through the process of like interviewing cops to make sure they get everything about the cops right. And I'm not saying you have to do that, but you should employ a little bit of common sense minimum.
Hey, this was written in 1991. Cops weren't invented back then, okay? He's breaking new ground.
Oh, so this was like one of those sci-fi things
Yeah,
Yeah,
where the
it's like-
sci-fi author has predicted the future. Okay.
Well, no, he really didn't predict the future of cops here.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of like roughly predicting the future.
Well,
you know,
he
like
predicted that they would exist, but he
H.G.
had
Wells
no
didn't get
idea how they would
absolutely
operate.
everything right.
Yeah.
How does one police?
Joel Mall certainly doesn't fucking know.
Yeah. The minute she said police force, there was a shriek from all the kids. They knew what they were doing was wrong. Not just wrong, illegal. The last thing they wanted was to be caught in a police raid. Everybody got up screaming and
A
shouting and
police
ran for
raid.
their
Good
cars.
thing there
One
isn't
police-
one.
Yeah.
Also, their cars, do the kids drive here underage too?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I stood there and couldn't stop laughing. What an idiot! What a fucking
don't know
moron!
how to-
Fuck you,
this is
Beanie!
You
Why
don't
are
know
you
how
laughing?
anything works, Beanie.
Yeah, 3
You
words.
fucking
Fuck
moron.
you,
Beanie.
You absolute imbecile.
They were reacting like girls do when you toss a mouse into a girl's restroom.
Weird.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
let's have some casual sexism going on here. Fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than when he's not casual about it.
That's true. That's true.
He can be very fucking direct about it too.
Very
Yeah, that's
formal,
true.
yeah.
I had to hold on to the rail. It was so funny. Of course, Dave and Urga and Buddy were raging. Oh man, he predicted raging.
Damn.
I've broken up their party again. Only this time they couldn't do anything about it because I had the police.
You had a policeman.
Yeah,
Also a very incompetent one.
yeah.
I don't know what you folks are planning tonight.
Joel said.
Maybe it's good that Shirley recognized me. Had you gone ahead with her walking over those coals, we'd have had a mass arrest here. What?
That's not a fucking crime!
I would have called in the troops with my walkie-talkie, and you 3 would have spent your life in jail.
You can't get a life sentence for walking over coals!
You folks better...
Or giving alcohol to minors. That's not life
life
in prison
sentence.
either.
You folks had better watch your step, is all I'm gonna say.
But wait, no, you can't just wait.
Come on, Shirley. Get your shoes on.
I have
No,
legal,
hold on, hold
I
on.
have legal ground to fucking arrest you, but I'm gonna threaten you off the books and do nothing.
Matt, just so it's clear, you didn't read that last sentence right. It's not get your shoes on.
Oh.
get
You're right.
your
I'm sorry. Get your shoes on.
There we go.
You're going home.
And
So-
the rest of you are leaving, and you're just gonna let these fucks go?
There we go.
Served alcohol
There we go.
to minors.
There we go. 100%.
You let
We weren't
them
joking.
do it.
Joel Mole is letting them off with serving alcohol to minors, but if Shirley walked over hot coals, there would have been a mass arrest and the whole police force would have come
Who's
over.
the mass arrest?
them
There's
do
3
it.
people you would
No,
have
all the
arrested.
kids would have gotten
All
arrested
the kids
too,
would have gotten arrested.
and they would have got
yes.
life sentences.
They would have been
Oh man, and they have so much
witnesses.
life left.
They
Dick
would have been
Borer, are
accomplices.
you insane?
Are you fucking crazy?
Are you knucking futs, dude?
What were you gonna say,
What?
Connor?
What are you talking about?
I that's all I was gonna say. That
Okay.
they're they'd be arrested as accomplices to coal walking.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The worst of crimes.
Fuck.
Yeah, the laws in this town are very questionable.
Questionable is a very, very soft term for what we're trying to
Underage drinking is legal, but walking on coals gets you a life sentence.
Ain't no law saying you can underage drink, but we actually do got a law from a long time ago that you can't walk on hot coals.
Yeah. Man.
Fuck.
So get your shoes, you're going home. He grabbed her arm. She wrenched back.
You let go of me. I'm staying here.
You are not staying here.
He picked her up. She was kicking and screaming.
You put her down.
Dave and Urga were shouting. Joel stopped in his tracks.
Shut up, Shirley.
She shut up.
For some reason, he said that to Shirley and not Dave and Urga.
Oh, wait. Joel isn't done speaking to
and
them. Maybe he's about to arrest them.
And if you folks interfere with me,
Joel said.
count on it.
What?
I'll have the squad.
What?
Okay.
No, he's following up on what he's
I
about
know.
to say.
I'll have the squad here. I'll have the squad in here so fast you won't know what hit you.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a period, but he's like saying count on it. I'll have the whole squad in here. It should be like a semicolon.
Oh.
Oh, I'm about to get really upset.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have anything on us.
What?
But he sneered.
I don't. How about this sample of brew I got? Serving alcohol to minors, and I don't have anything on you? Ha! Try me.
So
I'm really
arrest them!
I'm really upset right now.
Evidence!
I
This is
have-
a fucking crime!
Actually,
What's wrong with you?
Haha, I've got evidence of you committing a crime, but I'm still not going to arrest you.
I'm upset right now.
I've got evidence. Now here's a slap on the wrist.
You know they
really
beat the
upset
shit
right now.
out of Beanie. You believe Beanie. You know they did it. And you have busted them for another crime, and you are not going to arrest them for it.
Yeah, and like even the fucking sample. Who gives a Christ fuck about your goddamn sample? Who gives a fuck? The kids drank it. You can run breathalyzers on all the kids.
And if
You're
you
a
couldn't,
lieutenant!
if all the kids disappeared suddenly, you can also just like stand there next to the drink that's still sitting there and just like call in your buds and they'll test it right there. They'll get an actual sample instead of that bullshit you did with the flask that had shit in it.
Yeah, that sample's contaminated, my dude.
Because like even if he had water in it, the defense would obviously say he had something in it, so it
Who's to
must
say
have been
it wasn't
alcohol. So the
alcohol?
thing that they tested was his alcohol and not the. It doesn't fucking matter, Joel.
This is
How are you a lieutenant?
This is one of
Dick
the worst
Borer.
things
Dick
I've ever
Borer,
heard.
what
Blackmail
the fuck is
material.
wrong with you?
You fucking idiot.
Dickolas.
Dickolas. Dickolas Borer.
What
You're in
the
trouble,
fuck?
young man.
What
Dickolas.
That,
Sorry, I mean, you're in trouble, old man.
man, that
Yeah.
makes me think of the angry video game nerd for Dick Tracy. He calls Dickard.
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 Dickard
I
Borer.
like Dickolas.
Well,
Dickolas-
I mean, of course, we have to have our own thing. It's just-
Dickolas
remember-
Borer, you old slimy dumb man.
You're a dumb.
And then
Dumb
it
man.
ends on this. I'm no coward, but I didn't want those three walking behind me on our way out of there. I walked in front of Joel. I'm not that dumb.
Everyone in this fucking story is that dumb.
Yeah.
There is not a
Yes,
single
you are.
goddamn smart person in this story. The only reason this has gone on this long is everyone is fucking stupid.
All right, guys, I'm just
There
gonna
are
inhale
so many
all
points
this,
where this whole thing could have been wrapped up, and no one has taken any advantage of anything they have.
I mean,
You
at this
all
point,
suck.
at this point, like, I mean, I know how it ends, but if we're gonna ask logically, how could it possibly end?
How can it end now?
Like-
That story's gotta go on forever. They
Like-
won't
like-
ever stop when they have the chance.
Like here, a crime is committed, a cop is present, he sees the crime committed, he has ample evidence, and that still doesn't stop them. What could possibly, short of
Yeah,
God
what-
himself, literally smiting them?
If God himself does
Are
not
you
come
telling
down,
me-
if God himself does not come down in this final chapter and fucking obliterate the Egglestons, I will be
We still have
super
3 more
pissed off.
chapters,
How
my
can
dude?
we have 3 more chapters of this bullshit? How
Yeah.
the fuck? They better be building the fucking altar and sacrificing a goat to bring God himself
Dick Bohr
down.
doesn't feel like the tension has been ratcheted up yet. So he's still got 2 more chapters before the conclusion.
I have a question, and I don't need an answer, but I do have a question. Don't answer it. I have a question. Will it be enough once a murder is committed? Finally,
No.
don't answer that.
I mean, that could be.
I'd like to end on a question as well, and it's also a quote from Bob. What?
Huh?
What?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
What?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry. What?
Dick Bohr, you dense motherfucker.
Thank you for watching. If you like that and have something that you want us to look at and maybe make a video about, then you can post that in the comments section or email it to us, message us on Twitter, or post it in the request section of our public Discord. There's a link to that in the description. Otherwise, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.